Happy Sunday, guys, and welcome to the venue live. My name is Roger Ramirez, and this is Houston's first online live performance venue brought to you from R&R Studio. We're in the studio today with Fear the Light. Guys, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Indubitably.
This is your second time here.
My second time here, yes.
Playing a different instrument.
Different instrument, different vibe,
just
different everything.
Just as badass.
Thank you.
Because you are a badass drummer.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And you're Harold. I remember your name.
Thank you.
So, guys, tell us your names and what you do in the band.
All right. Well, I'm Harold Love. In this band, I play lead guitar and lead vocals.
My name is Jacob Lancaster. I play bass guitar in the band.
My name is Nick Guillory. I play drums.
Yeah. You're a badass at the drums, dude.
Appreciate it.
You made those drums your bitch. Yes.
I appreciate
Indeed.
it. I don't think so much.
So beast. He's such a beast. Oh, my gosh. We're all beasts.
Yeah, we're all beasts. you really are, man. You know, I was like, I never know what to expect.
Exactly.
Besides, like, listening. And I think with you, it was just, like, trust because I knew you were here before, and I was like, I have this band. I was like, okay, if this guy's in another band, I don't assume he would play with, like, Scrubs.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
No,
I was like,
I
all
did
right,
not.
let's get him on the books.
Yeah.
And so
Yes.
I was, let's say I was not disappointed at all.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Heard
that.
this guy on the
Appreciate
bass, and I was like, okay, it's going down.
Thank you.
It's going down. So, guys, tell us a little bit about your band. How long have y'all been together? How do y'all know each other? And just a little bit of a brief history.
Basically, a brief history. Okay, well, we've been a band. It's funny. We've been a band for about 3 months.
Yes, young band.
We are a fresh band. And,
So you started after I started this.
Yeah, just a little bit after. I met Nick. I've known Nick for the longest. I've known him for about a couple of years now. We play at church together, and one time I was like, dude, let's just make a band. We were driving in the car one day, and we were just like, let's just form a band and let's do it. Let's play shows, and we're gonna do this. And Nick was like, yeah, I'm down. So we just started hashing out songs and doing that kind of thing. And then I was like, man, I was gonna do some bass tracks. That was gonna be it. And then God was like, nah, I'm gonna bring you a bass player. So one day I was working, and do you wanna do this one? Yeah, I don't want to do all the talking.
Y'all looked at each other.
Yeah.
I just came into Guitar Center. I'd been coming in there quite a bit, buying strings and looking at instruments and
Show off a
equipment,
little
so to
bit.
speak. Yeah. Not so much
Just
that.
a little bit. If I play like you, I think I would too. I'd be like, no, man, I'm just casually playing, just trying to bass.
Jeez.
I like I said, I was coming in there, and I had seen Harold a few times, but nobody there at Guitar Center really thought much of me. Just like, it's just another customer, right? Okay, he plays the bass, no big deal. So then I just started playing around with the Helix that the manager and Harold, they were both trying to sell me on it, and he heard me playing, and
Did they win? Did they succeed?
Yes.
It's about to.
And it just went from there, and we started hanging out and jamming. It was just me and him for a little bit, and then I didn't hear nothing from him for a while because he's busy with his projects. And then he hit me up and was like, hey, I'm starting up a project. You want to join? So that's just kind of how it went.
Yeah. Nick, do you want to say anything? You want to say anything?
I mean, I know Harold. He if he picks somebody as his bass player or somebody who is joining the band, I know they're going to be pretty badass.
Yeah.
But when I heard Jake play the first time, I was blown away.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say.
Hell
about
yeah.
And
Jake,
I'm really picky when it comes to bass playing. Like,
Oh, yeah?
Because
Yeah.
that's got to be right for me.
Do you play bass
I
also?
do.
So you have to make sure that they're better than you.
Absolutely.
That's like a rule, right?
Absolutely, yeah. That's literally the rule, and it's as weird as it sounds, but yeah. So when I heard Jake, I was like, this has got to be a thing. Like we have to has to be a band. So.
Yeah, I was thinking like, it's okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll check him out. Then
Yeah.
he came, and I was like, man, he's picking up the notes and everything.
That's exactly what I'm going through with y'all here.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
still
hard to find that. It's hard, especially in the area that we live in.
And this was in November when this happened. So
Oh
a
damn.
couple months ago.
So the sparks are you're still on cloud 9.
Yeah, we're still there, man.
You're still floating
When
a
we get
little bit.
together till this day to practice, it's like we still like shock each other. You're like, this is the craziest thing we've ever done. We're just like, so yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, this is great that you are doing this, man, because this will stay on the internet forever.
Absolutely.
As long as nobody shuts down the internet.
Oh yeah, that's one thing.
But it'll be there forever. And so
Right.
Until that, yeah.
we are recording history.
Indeed, we are.
And so this is your first record
This
session,
is
record
actually,
session?
yeah.
Recording?
Actually, this is our first
That's
time
not a fucking
recording.
word.
It is, huh?
It is.
Recordings.
Oh, it is. It is. It
Recordings.
is. It really is.
Yeah, we've never hopped in a studio together, at least, and so this is our very first time doing anything. So
Well, it's
like
my
that.
pleasure, guys.
Absolutely, I was so excited to tell the guys about this. I was like,
Oh,
man,
yeah, man.
you got to come out to
dude.
R&R
Great setup.
Studios.
Great setup.
Yeah, I was so
It's
ready.
amazing.
So y'all started writing, I'm assuming, like, first day, right?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all come here with a bunch of tunes.
So I had songs written already.
Okay,
So
okay,
like
okay.
I was doing this by myself when I was like, I wrote all the parts.
How
stuff
long
like
ago
that.
have you been writing?
I've been ever since I was 10 years old. I've been writing.
No way, dude.
Yeah, I've been writing lyrics and stuff like that, and songs and
So
melodies.
you're
Of course,
a
it
fucking
was.
lifelong
Of course, they were
musician.
corny as hell, at first, but I'm mature. I'm mature.
Hey,
mature.
quiet out there.
Hey, to all the people that know this, I wrote a song called "Eating Cheese on the Side of the Road."
Oh,
It was so punk.
it was so
It was punk rock all the way, man.
Fuck yeah. Are you
And
going to play
was-
that today?
No,
No.
no. And
Have y'all heard that song?
no, nobody's ever heard
You
that.
have to now.
That's what I'm
Sing
saying.
it,
That's what I'm saying.
sing it. Just
Literally, it
kept
was
it from
eating
us.
cheese.
Just give us
on
a
the side
verse.
of the-
Just
it was
give us
like eating cheese on the side of the road. Hey, my buddy Esteban, if he's watching, he knows that. Shout out to him. Oh
yeah.
It was so punk, dude. It was crazy.
That's deep shit, man.
Oh man, you ever just eat cheese on the
Well,
side of the road, dude?
What kind of cheese, though? I mean, was there a cheese in mind?
Swiss. I mean,
All
all
like
the
eating cheeses or just one kind of cheese?
brie, all the fancy cheeses, all that good stuff, man.
Gouda, some
Provolone.
Gouda?
Yeah, gluten as well. All that good stuff, man. We do any kind of cheese you want, man. Was it?
No.
Yeah.
So whenever these guys came, you introduced them to some of your tunes that
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
that you thought were more serious.
Absolutely. Yeah, this was like, so the songs that we've been working on now, those have been written since about a year.
Okay.
They've
Yeah.
been about a year, and so I was hashing them out, trying to perfect them, make them sound good, and when I've never heard these songs live, I've never taught them to anybody else. This was like the first time.
These are
I
your
ever heard.
babies, and you
Yeah.
get to make sure you pick the right guys.
Pick the right guys, so
to grow your babies, to raise your babies.
Exactly. So, and we all, execute it so perfectly. So
That's so dope, man. I mean, it sounds like y'all understand really each other real. I mean, you and him have been playing for a while. At church, do you play guitar?
I do.
Okay,
I
and you
do.
play drums. Okay.
He plays everything.
Oh, I do play
And
everything.
He's good at everything.
Thanks.
You play keyboards too, huh?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good like that on keys too?
Well,
Yeah, it's
not
good.
like
No,
his,
it's okay,
good.
bro.
He's
It's
good.
okay.
not like his younger brother
You're
Nathan.
good though. You're
Man.
definitely
Yeah.
You're
Anyway.
good enough.
Well,
So,
yeah.
tell us a little bit about your individual influences, man. What inspired you growing up?
So
What inspired you to write that cheese song, man?
Man, Green Day.
Green Day.
Green Day was it. It was like, that was the first like kind of rock punk that I was like into, and that was back in the day. I had a band called Black Apple, and we were like a Green Day cover band. We
Awesome,
jammed
dude.
so much Green Day. So, and then I got into the metal side, and of course I'm bringing up Esteban because he's like he's like the guy who introduced me to all of this, and he showed me Avenged Sevenfold, and that's when I was like, oh my god, like this is amazing, like metal all the way. And then he showed me so many other bands. I'm like, what? I didn't even know. Like I missed the whole like thing of music. This is insane. And then of course I grew up with like Weezer. Of course when I was a kid, like riding in the truck with my dad, he would like jam on the steering wheel, on the drums. And
What kind of music would he jam to?
he would jam to rock music.
Oh,
and,
nice,
and he
man.
would show me like and growing up as well, he would show me like classics, 70s,
Yeah,
80s,
yeah,
90s, like
yeah.
soul music, R&B.
So you got a
and
good
stuff like that.
education.
Oh, absolutely. And on my mom's side, she's more like honky tonk and country.
Cool.
So it's just the combination of all that.
Of course.
It runs in the family straight up, and so it was just all coming in, and so my influences are everything, man. I enjoy all types of
That's
music.
cool, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself, buddy.
Well, as far as influences,
Yes.
okay. I'm a huge Dream Theater fan. John
Oh,
Myung all
I
the
am
way.
too, bro.
Very all the way. Derek Blakely from Haji's Kitchen, he's an influence of mine. Victor Wooten. So my parents, growing up, they listened to a lot of different things like 80s rock, hair metal bands and things like that. A lot of country. Rock and metal was more on my mom's side, as well as country too. And on my dad's side, especially on that side, is definitely country and some rock, classic rock.
Yeah.
But just like Harold, and I'm sure Nick here as well, a lot of influences are just kind of all over the place, So
Interesting.
I've taken that very well, and it's really helped me be able to play a lot of different varieties of music, so to speak.
And I always forget the name. Yeah, you said it earlier. Dream Theater's bass player. What is his name?
John Myung.
Was he a big inspiration in your playing?
He is my biggest inspiration as far as bass playing goes.
He is a beast.
Yes, absolutely.
Live at the Budokan.
Yeah, I watched that a lot and listened to it a lot.
I took my son to his first Dream Theater concert this year here at the Revention Center.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Was that April 30th?
Yeah.
Last year,
you were there. Yeah. So me and I wanted to give my son the full experience. So whenever I go see Dave Matthews, I make it a day. Take off work. Yeah. I think I picked him up early from school. He was all pumped up about it. We went to the Hard Rock Cafe right next to it. Mm-hmm. We had dinner, or it was like an early dinner, because we were gonna get in line and wait. I want him to experience it all. Be first there but waiting. So we saw that the Revention Center door was open, like the doors to get in there. So I was gonna sneak in. You see a door open to the venue, you get in there. It's not your fault it's open. Somebody could have left it open for you.
That is true.
It's a safe assumption, right? So we walk in, and sure enough, they're doing sound check. I walk in right to the I guess the arena or whatever, to the center. And there they are. They're just sound checking, man. Just going over the medley. I forgot the name of it, but the instrumental medley. Yeah, and I was just like, my son and I were just like watching them doing sound check until we got kicked out, obviously, because I could have just sit in the back, but no, my dumbass wanted to walk to the fucking front. And eventually we got spotted, but it was a cool experience, man. That Dream Theater is super awesome.
Definitely.
So tell us a little bit about you, man.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I'm inspired by all kinds of music, but I guess I pay attention more to drummers. So I guess
you want to bring up the microphone a little bit?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. I guess I pay attention more to drummers. So I would have to say Ronald Bruner is probably my biggest inspiration right now, influence. And I started out with Tony Royster. I saw he played different styles of music, I don't know, fusion, Jay-Z, and then he had the rock. So that kind of influenced me to, like all kinds of music. 'Cause I've been listening to him since I was a little kid. So, yeah. I would say all styles of music. The only thing I don't really listen to too much is country, but I do respect it though. I do respect, the how they sing, and I respect that. So
the lyrics,
you respect
man.
the tractors.
The lyrics are powerful.
Some tractors,
right.
The
drumming's simple on that. It's just the beat and
yeah, I love it.
That's cool, man. I'm not too familiar with country either,
Yeah,
but going back to his answer earlier, that he when he realized that he had missed a big part of like a lot, a lot of the music.
Yes.
Every time artists come here and they start naming their influences, I feel like I just don't know. Don't know music at all. It's just so much that's been put out there, and so
he's
many
turning
artists.
me on to some. I just what was it? The girl band that you?
Oh yeah,
introduced me to today.
there's like this band called Conquer Divide.
That blew my mind. That girl blew.
It's an all girl metal band.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, when me and my dad saw him concert for the first time in like 2015 or something like that, and we were like, it was at Scout Bar, and we were like, man, let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's go in here. Watch this crap, man. It's just, we
just
we
never
think
see
girls.
that.
Like,
never see that.
It's about to be lame. And then they just they went on and blew our minds.
It was like girl power.
Oh my god,
bro.
I'm not saying his name.
No,
but you never see.
No, because they were dressed up. We're like, man, this ain't gonna be nothing. And we went in there, man. Those girls crushed it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Conquer Divide. I don't even know if they're like a band anymore. I haven't heard anything from them in a while, but their album, I kind of forgot what it was called, but it was good. It's a great album. So
Yeah.
So Fear the Light, the name.
yeah.
What does it mean? Where did it come from?
So I love this question because I answer it the same every time. So I don't really have an answer for that because I like to think about it as, fear the light can mean anything. And so if it means something personal for you, then it can mean anything personally. Like I don't have an official meaning for it, but whatever it means to me, then that's what that means to me. So if you think fear the light, like if you've gone through your struggles, what is something that fear the light means to you? So I like to kind of bring the question back, like, what does fear the light mean to you?
That's an excellent political answer.
So like there's not an official like, oh, it means such and such. It's like if there's something that you have gone through in your life, what
Okay, so let me return the question. What does it mean to you?
I just think, man, we all, have one life, and we can't be afraid, to die, pretty much. And we have one opportunity to do whatever we want to do. You know what I'm saying? And so we can't be afraid of doing anything. We actually have a song that we're going to perform that's called "I'm Not Scared," and it bases off of the name, like, I'm not scared to die, but I'm not anxious to find out what it feels like either. So it's like. We have this mentality like, oh man, we're afraid to die, we're like, but we can't be afraid because, it's inevitable. So
yeah.
So that's what that means.
It's nice, man.
Yeah.
Where do you see your goals for this band? And let's say, what is your ultimate plan for this band?
Oh man. Well, with this only being a band for 3 months,
Yeah,
we have so many dreams.
Mean, but you play like you've been playing for
thank you
for years.
Yeah. I can't. It's true.
You're like, I wish I could say no, but
not to do that, but yeah, no.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, of course.
So
maybe it's kind of how I feel about this. 5
Exactly.
months old, where we are. We've done our 100th show. I mean,
it's
imagine,
amazing.
but yeah.
Is this the 100th?
No, 105.
That would have been
It
live.
was close.
That would have been live. Okay,
It was
not gonna
close.
lie.
We had a kick-ass 100 show too.
Oh, that's cool,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's super
But
cool.
it would have been kick-ass with whoever was here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We had a pole dancers.
Oh, no way,
Yeah,
no way,
with
no way.
strippers.
Oh, man.
Look
Where
at
were we at? No, I'm playing.
No strippers. But
no,
I would have
okay,
cool that.
No, so our
I'm just trying to get the ratings up.
get them ratings up. Comment. I'm playing. So one of our biggest dreams that we have is just like sold out, crowds. Honestly, even in Texas, like our biggest dream is like playing at House of Blues. We really want to play there so bad. Just
packed house.
Packed house,
Strippers.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's up for debate.
That's up for debate, indeed. But I mean, we just want to get to a point where people, people can enjoy our music, and I love the three of us because we're so versatile, with all types of music, and so we have that type of music where I believe anybody and everybody can enjoy. So whether you're a teenager or where you're elderly, there's some songs that we have that you can kind of dance to, or it gets thrashy and we can break it down a little bit, so it's not all one genre. We kind of do different things. So our goal is to kind of get everybody to love our music. I mean, you guys can talk about this too, but that's just how I see it. I see us playing sold out shows, touring, selling a crap ton of merch, just doing this for the rest of our lives.
Merch, guys. I got the shirt.
Yeah, he's rocking the shirt and it looks
You're the
amazing
life.
on him.
Thank you.
And he's got the koozie right there. We got merch, guys.
My
Just hit us
water.
up. There you go.
My
That's
carbonated water.
it. That's it. That's it. That's what it is. No, I'm kidding. Oh, well, I know.
So let's go ahead.
You have any other answers?
I forgot what the question was.
As far as
All right, so let's
goals and stuff like that, but yeah.
Let's dream. Let's dream real. Oh yeah. What is your goal with this? You're not a hit it and quit it type of guy, right?
No sir, not at all. I mean, as anybody that knows me probably knows, I work a full-time job, and I'll continue to do that until otherwise noted. Music, I think for all of us, we all are at a point where, we want to do this not only for God but for ourselves, because this is our gift, and it's incredibly just unbecoming of us to just put a gift to the side and not take advantage of it, so to speak, but use it for the right reasons.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
So no strippers.
well, you know, if it happens, it happens. But
That was
But,
a great
that-
answer.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. They might just be there.
they might,
Never
yeah,
know.
I mean,
I mean, he created them, right?
That's true. Yeah. Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed, he did.
just reaching people and you know,
Guy here.
man.
Just thinking about it.
I mean, you know.
Hey, you know.
I feel you. I mean, about our goals.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I have the same exact views. You know, I think God gave me this gift for a purpose. You know, if I say yes, you know, I'm going to commit to something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're actually, I didn't expect us to, you know, do these shows the way we do, and you know, the crowd's loving it. You know what I mean? So I think that's a good sign.
Yeah, like one thing that I enjoy, and we're gonna continue to do it as a band. What we do before we go on is we pray. Actually, we just
Cool.
Very
thank-
important.
It's very important, and you know, we just thank God for. It helps big
helps.
time. You know, we definitely want to thank God for all the things that He's given us. We want to give Him all the praise for that. You know, so
Even though my snare popped last show.
Yeah.
It was just
we had a show last night.
And both sides.
Worked out and it was funny.
It was awesome. We had a show
Yeah,
last
yeah.
night actually at Scout Bar, and yeah, that was a great time.
I need to
And
remember
Nick's
to bring
snare
another snare.
head popped right straight through.
Top
It
or
was-
bottom?
It was
Oh, the
top.
top.
Both.
Top, both actually.
Everybody's like, flip it over, I flipped it over. First hit, boom.
But you know,
Yeah.
I got the crowd comfortable, so we all had a good time.
Yeah,
That's awesome, guys. Oh, guys, thank you for being here.
of course.
Thank you for having us.
I want to give a couple of shout outs. Kevin Hamlin, Tune Out Cancer Fest. It's coming up February 21st through 23rd. All the proceeds go to Texas Children's Hospital from drinks and food. So go check that out, guys. Iván Oropesa and Rock Animal. Every Wednesday we have a Spanish rock concert here.
Oh,
we
that's super
support
cool.
we support the Spanish scene just as much as the English scene. But every Wednesday we have dedicated for Spanish rock bands, either from out of state or from like the surrounding cities.
Right on.
And we're building the Spanish rock scene too
Nice.
here.
Nice.
Diego with King Baby Familia, he's been with us from the beginning. He's part of the team. Ivan Ropesa is part of my team. There's 4 people on my team, which is the producer over there, Alex, King Baby, Diego, that's his band, Diego, Ivan, and Severo Brown. Severo Brown was with KPFT. They're always sending us some of the artists that they interview. A lot of the artists that they interview, they just go ahead and send them right over this way.
Super cool.
Thank you for all the love, guys. Hank Lamb at 90.1. Thank you for sending us artists. And Weststone Audio, which is our sponsor for in-ears, which all of you are wearing, guys.
Those in-ears are amazing.
Oh, they're amazing, man.
Just the sound are so crisp, man.
Y'all like them?
I
love
them. Yeah.
Would you recommend them?
I
For
would
sure.
totally recommend
For
them.
sure.
I recommended them last time I was here, so I totally recommend them again.
Well, guys, if you... Uh-huh.
I might just take this pair with me.
There you go. Gonna be missing some gear. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think God would approve that, buddy. Guys, if you're looking for Weststone in-ears, we do have a discount code. It's on the screen right now. It's 15% discount. Go to their website. The code is right here. It's RR Studio. Wait, I'm moving the wrong way. There are. You got to move forward to go sideways and up. RR Studio 15. Go to their website. Type in. Make your purchase. Buy the most expensive, of course, and just type in that code RR Studio 15. You'll get a 15% discount, guys. I recommend them. I hadn't used them before this, and they're very comfortable. I really like
Indeed.
them.
They really are comfortable.
If you're watching on YouTube, guys, I know everybody by now has turned off the Super Bowl
I
and
hope
is
so.
watching it
Yeah.
Y'all better.
and is watching us because they knew Fear the Light was going to be on.
They
sir.
did. No, I'm just kidding.
And so if you're watching on YouTube, guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We bring you local artists and now out of town artists 7 days a week. We do this 7 days a week.
It's amazing.
Today is our second show, so on the weekends we double up on shows if I'm not working. But subscribe to our channel, guys. It helps us out. It helps us. It helps us reach out other bands. Other bands see that we're growing. We attract bigger bands and bigger bands and bigger bands. So and everybody grows together here. Nobody's left behind. We all practice be best.
That's right. That's right.
We all
Absolutely.
be best.
Absolutely.
And so If you're watching on Facebook, share the event. Do you have social media?
We do.
What is
We
it?
do have Facebook. You could just search us at Fear the Light. And then if you go on Instagram, you could search us at Fear the Light Band. Oh, and, yeah. If you want to follow us personally, Harold Love 3.
Damn, that's hot.
Yeah. And so that's got some stuff on there. Jake.
Send you some messages.
Jake Lancaster on Facebook.
Yeah. And Nick.
You can look me up on Instagram, Nick Guillory _HTX.
Yeah, follow us.
NICKGUILLORY.
These guys are very responsive, guys.
Oh yeah,
These
absolutely.
guys are very responsive.
We'll
Send them a
for sure.
message.
We'll text back immediately. I love it.
And if you're watching on Twitter, retweet this event, follow us, find these guys. That's the
do.
whole point. If you're on Twitch, give your brain a little break from the video games.
Yeah,
And let it
come on, man.
absorb some good music.
We'll-
Just feed it.
We're
the art.
we're
pretty
new
funny
to the
too.
scene.
We're
You
pretty
know.
funny too. We're funny.
And these guys are funny, guys.
Yeah,
These guys are funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are funny.
Oh yeah. Oh man,
Jake.
absolutely.
I've been laughing the whole time since they got here.
I was just telling Ryder, I was like, man, we're silly. We're being courteous, but we're really silly.
Nah, man,
so.
be silly, bro.
Oh,
Be yourself, man.
You
This
say
is-
so.
This is what, bro, this is what people like, man. People get so used to seeing these like
These
like
yeah. No,
rock stars.
you know what? That's
These like on stage, all
it's-
like
it's-
putting their shit together, focus.
Right.
Guys, we're gonna do this.
It's
they
so
wanna
funny.
See, they want to see this side of you.
It's so funny
Yeah.
that you say that because like I tell people, I'm like, when you see the three of us, the very last thing you expect is for us to be in a band. Like because we all dress differently. We all like when we get together, we act silly. And so like when you see us walking down there, like I guarantee that'll be the last thing you think until we have instruments strapped on and it's like, oh my God, what the heck is this?
I've approached a lot of bands whenever they're performing and they're in their top game.
Yeah.
They don't want to show any weakness.
No.
They want to make sure that they are seen for what they are, the
Right.
entertainment, the band,
Absolutely.
the highlight of the night.
Right,
But
right.
here, this humanizes the band, and as my favorite artists, I would like to see them at this level.
Yeah.
Where you can, see them laughing, see what makes them laugh.
Exactly.
Hear them. For me, laugh like tell a joke and laugh like a little girl.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, yeah.
That uncontrollable
that.
laugh. And so that's cool, man.
It's been times
And,
where we cry when we laugh, man.
yeah,
It's
man.
so funny. Oh my
And
goodness.
a lot of people
This
comment.
man right here, he is silly.
a lot of
He's
people
goofy.
do comment on that, and they really appreciate
Yes.
that y'all are just regular human beings.
Right.
Yes. Thank
And they like to relate to that.
you. Absolutely.
And so, guys, thank you for watching. We're gonna take a small break. These guys are gonna go to the booths, get ready, and be ready for this because
man.
I am so ready for this. I'm ready
ready.
to hear the rest of the songs.
I'm
Sound
ready.
check was super dope, and
Thank you.
guys, you were gonna love this. Thank you guys for watching.
Awesome.